It's Thursday, April 2nd, and it's another beautiful day for some baseball. And in this video, we're going to break down the 4 best player props on the entire slate. And then we're also going to talk about who's going to hit a dinger on Thursday. Then we're going to move right over to the sports books, and I'm going to tell you who's going to win, who's going to lose, the unders, the overs, all of that right here in this video. So make sure you're paying attention, make sure you're locking in, and get ready to go bananas.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Now before we get rocking and rolling and diving into all of the plays we have in store for you for Thursday, there's something I need from you. It's absolutely free and you could potentially get some money in your pocket. Go ahead and like this video, comment below as well. If we get 100 likes on this video, if and when the sportsbook play of the day cashes, one of you will get all of the profits from that play. It'll be about $100 sent from me straight to you. So 100 likes, $100. So make sure you're smashing that like button. And I do this every single day, never missing a beat. So make sure you are subscribing to the channel so that you do not miss a free play drop. The single most important thing that you can do, go down below, visit my buddy Stan. He's got ways where you can lock in these plays without coming out of pocket at all. More on that later. But right now, let's talk about premium. We did pretty well on a weird Wednesday with a lot of aces on the mound. Some of them did not come through for us. We had Paul Skeens and Chris Sale for their strikeouts in yesterday's free play video. Chris Sale going up against an Athletics team with 57 strikeouts on the year, only mustered 3 strikeouts. Insane. Paul Skeens did look very good on the mound, but was not mowing them down like we wanted him to. We did have other pitchers over in premium, and they did do very well. And we loved this Nerfy in the Mets St. Louis game there against the Cardinals. This Mets team, they started out the season looking fantastic. They have been playing very, very poorly. Their first run came in the 6th inning with a Juan Soto home run. Other than that, didn't really do much. Ended up losing the game as well, but we love the Nerfy in that spot. My favorite Nerfy on the day. Premium gets an entire cheat sheet as well, and then my favorite one every single day. And we have had tremendous success so far. I think we've only missed one day with our premium Nerfy play, and we cashed this one today. We had the New York Mets and the I keep wanting to say Seattle, St. Louis Cardinals there on the day for that Nerfy, 5,000 to 8,800 there. And then this is what I like to do in premium. I like to build my favorite Nerfies all together. We take one team that I don't think is going to score in the first inning. We've had tremendous success. That's now 2 days in a row now that we cashed it. We just started doing them again for this season. We had the Athletics for no runs scored. Chris Sale, he did dominate the game. He just didn't mow them down and strike them out. And then we had the Brewers and we had the Tampa Bay Rays to not score a run. Mizuworski was phenomenal on the mound. We did have him for strikeouts as well. You will see that in just a moment. And then we had St. Louis Cardinals to not score a run in that one. 5,000 to win 9,000 on that play. I got so excited about all of the plays that I have to interrupt because I forgot to go ahead and drop the disclaimer in here so YouTube hopefully doesn't come after us on the back end. Gambling involves significant risk. There are no guarantees of profit, and you can lose some or all your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below, to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. This video does contain affiliate links. I'm going to show them to you, or I already showed them to you. You get free money. I get a little bit of money because I do receive a commission for signups made through all of those affiliates. And on top of all of that, you get that free 30 days of premium plays. Why do I have to say this? Because YouTube keeps giving me strikes. If I get one more strike, I lose the channel. So that is why I have to read that. So hopefully they leave us alone. Now let's get back to the plays. Let's keep on cooking and let's have a day. And then, like I said, Jacob Mizuworski there with over 6.5 strikeouts. One of my favorite on the day. This young fella, he's just got phenomenal stuff. And we took him for over 6.5. We loved him in this spot against a pretty good Tampa Bay team. They've struggled a little bit early in the season, but they do got some big hitters on their squad. But they weren't able to do too much against him in this game. We had him for over 6.5, and he cashed us out at a nice -105 there. And then we also like them to win the game. mostly because he was on the mound, and the Brewers do have phenomenal bats. They ended up winning 8-2 in an absolutely no sweat game in that one. Brewers cashed us out $5,000 to win $8,400. And once again, on the MLB cheat sheet, I think we lost about 2 again. One of these days, very soon, we will sweep the whole entire thing. And then one thing I've started doing in premium, because the 4-mans, we love the strategy. Over the course of the season, it will pay off. But premium members pay for winning picks every day. So I am going to be dropping safer plays every day, like this one here, where we had Juan Soto for 1 hit, Jackson Merrill for 1 hit, a nice minus 101. So basically even money there, 5,000 to win 99.60 on that play. We love that one. And then we did have Chris Sale for the outs, probably the better play versus the strikeouts. Obviously, a greened out. And then Trevor Rogers, one of my favorite pitchers to back, especially to go the distance. He is phenomenal on the mound, and he kept a red-hot Texas Rangers team to just 3 runs in this game, and I don't even think all of those were credited to him. So they got ahead pretty early in this one. Baltimore looked phenomenal on Wednesday, and this 2-man cashed us out, $2,500 to win $5,500 on that one. And then this one, this is the late night. The Dodgers are still playing. They're not doing good. I don't think Tucker's going to do it for us. But I dropped some 2-mans in Winnable for absolutely free. And Ben Rice did cash us out. And I tell everybody in Winnable, lock them in straight as well. So he did cash us out there for a nice 5x payout, a plus 436 on the night there. Nice little grab of Ben Rice in this game. We haven't had too much luck early in the season. A lot of the stars just aren't coming through this early. I mean, Shohei Ohtani's only got 1. Judge either goes over or hits 1 in a game. He's only got 2 on the season. I could go on and on. A lot of the stars have just haven't showed up yet. And I do think a lot of that is the weather. It's very, very cold, which makes the ball not travel as far. But in that same breath, you could talk about all the guys at the bottom of the lineup, which I don't really like to take, to be honest with you. Over the course of the year, they'll get maybe 10 home runs, and 10 in 162 games is just not a lot of value in that. So we try not to go and attack those guys. They've been very profitable early in the season, but over the course of the season, it won't pan out for the guys that like to take those. But we do pick our spots there, and we loved Ben Rice in this one. So nice little night in premium and in the free plan with that plus 436. So make sure you get on over there. Again, we'll talk about that in a little bit, but my buddy Stan has everything that you need. Now, let's talk about Thursday. We were supposed to have 4 games. One of them is already postponed. We get 3 on Thursday, but also in this play, you will get my favorite play in the NBA as well, because we get a great matchup there between the Lakers and the Thunder, which I think is going to be a phenomenal matchup, and I have to talk about it on Thursday. So let's dive into these plays. Let's see what we got for Thursday, and let's try to green one out for the boys. Now, our first player prop comes in the Diamondback Braves game here. We like Ryan Nelson to get over 15.5 outs. He only got 14 in his first outing there against the LA Dodgers, but he did do very, very well, and it was early in the season, so it's typical that for the first outing that the managers do limit how much they're actually on the field. He did average 17.05 last season. Now let's break it down to just last 5, because that's really what we care about. But as you can see, he only pitched 1 time so far this year. He got 14, just missing this number. I do think he gets about 6.5, maybe even 6 complete innings in this one. I think this number should be a little bit higher. I know what the book's trying to do here. They're trying to say he's only going to go 5 innings, but Atlanta, they just had a give me series right now. The Athletics struggling, but the Athletics got their first win against the Braves, and tip of the cap there, we called that game. We called the Athletics winning that game. And I just don't think this Braves team right now is in full swing, and the Diamondbacks are. Why does that matter for the pitcher? Well, I think he's going to be able to limit them. I mean, he limited the LA Dodgers to just 5, and a lot of those weren't even his runs. I do think he's going to have a successful outing in this one. I like his bats to carry him as well, score some runs for him to take the pressure off. So I like him to get 6 innings in this one, at the very least. 5.5. I like him for about 17 outs. I think 15 outs is just a little too low. I only think he went under this in that game against the Dodgers because it was game 1 of the season, and the manager wanted to limit and ease him into it all. So we like Ryan Wilson in this matchup over 15.5. Love all the metrics that I'm seeing. Just don't think the Braves are doing too much with their bats so far this year. And we want to back the pitcher for the Diamondbacks in this matchup. And I do think this is one of the better matchups on the entire slate. So we're going to target it. And we're going with Gabriel Moreno here to get over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Now, he had a little bit of a step back there on Wednesday, but that's kind of expected when you're going against Tariq Skubal. Now, the team did do very well, and they ended up winning the game 1-0, but Skubal limited to 1 run. So a lot of players aren't going to hit this prop if only 1 run is scored. I do like them to score some more runs against the Braves. They're staying at home. The Braves are traveling over, and they got Lopez on the mound, a right-handed pitcher with a 5.40 ERA. He's pitched 5 innings this year, and he's gotten pretty shelved, 16 hits per 9 innings as well. He's only averaging 1.8 strikeouts in the game. Now, overall, in his career, 0 for 1 against Lopez. Not too concerning. Not worried about that one at all. One thing I really love about this is that Lopez has an 11.57 ERA and 3.9 home runs per 9 innings. We love Moreno to have a big game here. I think he's probably going to get about 3 to 4. I think he could cover this line with hits alone. This Diamondbacks team is looking like they're starting this season hot. They have been playing very, very well. So we're going to take Gabriel Moreno here over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Now, before the last two, this is really the most important part of the video. Why? Because you can get money in your account instantly when you sign up with any of these links or any of these codes. Use code FFAPE on just about any of them. Some are ape. Just pay attention. You guys can read. And you will get instant deposit matches, $20 free on Sleeper, a $100 deposit match with code FF8, for instance. Poly market, legal in 50 states. It's a prediction market, basically a sports book, and you can lock in tonight's play for the sports books on there, and you get a $20 welcome bonus. And with code FF8, you actually skip the line because this app is in high demand, and they actually have a wait list right now. So you can skip that line. And any of these apps, when you sign up, you get a free 30 days. MyBookie and Bovada are a free 60 days. MyBookie is code BANANA. You get a 100% bet back bonus. So what does that mean? You can bet up to $500 and get all of that back if the bet does not cash. And then Bovada's got a $250 bonus. Like I said, 60 days of premium when you sign up for those, and then 30 days for all of the rest. Send the proof down below to the number. It's me. Just send me a screenshot that you use the code, and I'll send you your free premium. And where can you get premium? You can get it on Winnable, and you can also get free things every day. I get cheat sheets I hand out for absolutely free. And like I said, we've been going like 12 for 15. So even if you don't want to pay me, you get the cheat sheet for free, and you can pair them up. In the MLB, we've had tremendous success. We actually only missed a couple, like I said, on Wednesday, one of which was a premium play. We did have the Red Sox. I was backing Garrett Crochet, but a lot of these teams that I thought were going to be at least semi-decent this year have just been starting out pretty flat. I mean, even the good teams, their good players aren't doing too much, and which bodes very well for them, in my opinion. Like my New York Yankees, Aaron Judge is not even in full swing yet, and they are still winning ball games. I love when that happens. He's typical player where he starts out slow, though, so we're not worried about him at all. But that's neither here nor there. You can get all of that for absolutely free every single day over on Winnable, and there's also a great Discord, so get over there, join the free plan, and cash more slips. And here's the free play in its entirety. Nice 4-man that we cooked up. We talked about Nelson. We talked about Moreno. And then we got Corbin Carroll, one of the hottest hitters in the MLB right now. He has been playing phenomenally. We love him to go over 1.5 and get on base at the very least and have Moreno knock him in. Or he could just knock in anybody above him, to be honest with you. But we love him in this game on Thursday. I do think that the Diamondbacks are going to score a lot of runs in this matchup, so should bode very well for us. And then we got Luka Doncic going up against the Thunder. This man does not score under 30. We're just taking him for 3 more there against a Thunder team where this game really should go back and forth. I think he's going to have a monster game. He's going to have to keep the Lakers close, and I do like them to keep it pretty close in this matchup. It's getting towards the end of the season. Everybody's playing for seeding, and the Lakers are still fighting. Now, they are an 8.5-point underdog, but the under-over is a nice 227.5, one of the higher ones on the night, and I do lean towards the over in that one. So we're definitely going to take Luka. We're going to back him here in this matchup over 32.5. If you wanted to wait and knock it down to 30, straight up just 29.5, then go on ahead and do so. But I like the payout here, 7.47x play. So $10 wins 74.7. Now, I can't lock in on Sleeper, but you guys can. So make sure you're taking advantage. Make sure you're signing up with code FF8. Make sure you're getting your free $20. I can only lead you to the water. You have to drink it. And this is literally free money that's going to go into your account. It's a no-brainer. So make sure you're taking advantage there. And back to this play, just really, really quick. I do drop a 3-man home run play every single day. Like I said, we haven't had too much success. We're going to start cooking up some 2-mans as well and just throw them out there, because if you lock them in straight, it's still about a 5x play per time every time we hit. So as long as we hit 1 out of 5, we will be profitable. And I think we're going to have success with that long term. Last season, we did hit a bunch of 3-mans. It was like every other week we were hitting one. People on here were calling me Mr. Home Run. We'll get there. It's early in the season. Be patient. But on Thursday, I do think Corbin Carroll is going to get one over that fence. He's been swinging the bat phenomenal. He's got already a couple home runs on the year. He's going up against a lackluster pitcher from the Atlanta Braves. Back there at home, we have no weather to worry about. Arizona is very, very warm all year round. So love Corbin Carroll here in this matchup to send one over the fence, green us out for that 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, and cash one of our legs for our 3-man on the day for the home run parlay. And you can get all 3 of them on Winnable for free every single day. So get over there and make sure you're joining the free plan. Now, this is another easy way to get a free 30 days and some extra money in your account so that you can place more slips. And all you got to do is sign up on Onyx Odds with code FF8. You get a free $15 when you sign up. You spend 10, you get 150 because they're doing a March Madness special. I don't have the updated graphic, haven't saved it, but that's $10 and you have $175 in your account. That's another just no-brainer. Make sure you're taking advantage of that one. Even if you don't want to use my code, go find another one. If you don't like me, that's fine. Use a code, though, and get all this free money, guys. It's very, very important to build your bankroll. And then we're back in an underdog. Honestly, there's 3 games, and I kind of like all underdogs on Thursday. You got 3 different matchups. You got the Twins going up against the Royals. They are 0-2 in the series. They're not good. We fade them all the time, but they got Taj Bradley on the mound. Now, I'm not talking about this play. I'm talking about the Twins-Royals game. And I do think that they're not that bad. They should get at least 1 in this series, so keep an eye on them. And then we got the Diamondbacks. Love them in this spot. They're not going anywhere. The Braves are traveling over. Granted, it's not that far. They just had a breeze of a series going up against the Athletics, so not too taxing the series there. The Diamondbacks, though, they just played sensational in their last series. I expect them to keep that going. I like them at home. We're gonna go ahead and take the home underdog. This is the sportsbook play of the day. We're taking the Diamondbacks plus 104 there. Don't be surprised if this line goes down and it's minus 110 by the time the game starts. So you guys are getting in here early. I do just think their bats are too much for the Braves. The Braves have stepped it up a little bit, but they played a bad team, and I think they're gonna fall a little bit short here on Thursday night versus the Diamondbacks. So we're taking them plus 104, and you can lock this one in on MyBookie. You get $500 bet back bonus. We talked about it before. Code BANANA, or just simply go down below, visit my buddy Stan, sign up, and you will get a free 60 days of premium plays. And if you want a huge discount, you got all these apps, or you don't want to sign up for any new apps, you don't feel like taking your money out of DraftKings or taking your money out of any other book, and you already got Prizepicks, yada, 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 you can get 77% off. We're running an Easter special. The code is RISEN, RISEN. Why? Because our Lord rose this weekend for Easter, and that's what we're really celebrating here. It's not the Easter Bunny. We're celebrating Jesus Christ, and I am a Christian, and I wanted to give back in the spirit of things. So 77% off there with code RISEN. And if you do take advantage of MyBookie, legal in all these states. But that's all I got for you guys. Hope you found this fun and educational. Hope you green out your slips. Hope we win all of our bets, even if you didn't get them from me. And make sure you're back here tomorrow, because we got a monster slate of games on Friday in the MLB. We got the March Madness games, Final Four there on Saturday. It's going to be massive. We just cashed another home run hitter because we did have Freddie Freeman by himself. And I wish it was Kyle Tucker, but we'll take Freddie Freeman. Kyle Tucker would have cashed us out on a 2-man. Freddie Freeman finally got his first home run of the year live here while I'm recording. man, we've taken him a couple times this year, and every time we've taken him, he's hit the fence, but now he finally put one over. So congrats to Freddie Freeman. Congrats to everybody in the free plan that had him. And we end the night on a hot note there with Freddie cashing us out. And we also, another premium play that I haven't posted, we do have the Royals to win against the Twins on Wednesday, and they were up 12-1 last I checked. So we're not sweating that one anymore. But that's all we got for you guys. Thank you guys for all your time. We'll see you back here for a monster weekend. And let's have some fun, boys. Let's have a Thursday. And I hope you, if this is the last video you watch of me, enjoy your Easter. But remember what the season is all about.